Hello and welcome to Three Trails Tarot. I'm visiting with family, so I'm off-site right now, and thus no orange tablecloth. I hope that's okay. Thank you for joining me today for this third quarter tarot reading of July, August, and September 2021. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. However, I really do hope that you stay with me through the entire reading. You may find some messages helpful or useful to your current situation, okay? So I really do hope you stay through it. Also, if you're curious about all these cards, I do have a list of the names of the cards and who created them in the description below. And since I'm using the SpiritSong card here with these beautiful spirit animals, I also thought that those of you who love watching dog, cat, and other animal videos would enjoy one that's dear to my heart, which is called Lily Loves Vegas. You can find the Instagram link in the description below, okay? And I just want to say one more thing before we get started, and that is, especially because of the increases in COVID, and it seems like some cities are reverting back to wearing masks, and I really hope we all can get through this, and I pray that we can get all back to normal so that people can start to feel secure and stable in their lives. So may you be protected and feel the warmth and love of surrounding positive energy. I wish this for you. And I hope that you can also feel the kind blessings of the higher powers of your specific faith. All right, that's all I wanted to say before we get started. And now let's go ahead and get started. Thank you. Okay, so Sagittarius, we are going to go ahead and start with your reading. And to begin with, we're going to pull a spirit animal to see what your overarching energy is for this third quarter of July, August, and September, okay? So let's go ahead and shuffle these more. I always pre-shuffle the cards. I've already cleansed them prior to the reading and did a prayer for you. So let's see what we have for Sagittarius overarching energy for the third quarter. And we have the zebra. I don't know if you could see that. I've had to change the lighting here. Like I said, I'm off-site. So the zebra is all about looking at your environment and seeing how you can create harmony within yourself, finding that space that makes you feel safe and calm and able to just kind of take a deep breath and say, okay, it's all going to be all right. Finding that balance and finding that harmony. So that is your overarching energy that you that will be pretty much guiding a lot of the decisions you make for this third quarter, Sagittarius. Okay, so now let's go ahead and see what the energies are for each of your months, for those 3 months. So I'm going to break it down a little bit more for you here. So that's the overarching energy, the overarching theme, so to speak. And just kind of shuffle this like this. I don't know, I could shuffle these cards so much, but it's almost as though I get the sense when to stop. And until I get that sense when to stop, I just kind of keep shuffling. I know it sounds kind of weird. And sometimes I split them, sometimes I don't, but I just kind of go with what it tells me. Okay, so this really kind of goes with the finding balance and harmony, because we have the Strength card. So for July, it's all about finding that inner strength, finding that inner peace, peace with yourself, taming the beast within you, the times when you just want to scream or lash out or just, just be frustrated. So you are taming that beast, you're finding that inner peace, and you're also forgiving yourself. So the month of July is all about healing and forgiving yourself with the Strength card. You see that overarching energy for July. And then for August, we have here the Hangman, and also gaining a whole new perspective, looking at the world with a new set of eyes. So that is going to be most of your August, just kind of having those aha moments, like, I didn't notice that before, or wow, why didn't I see it like that before, kind of feeling, for August. And then for September, whoa, okay, that's way too many cards. We're just gonna shuffle these like this. Okay, and so my family got a new puppy. He's so cute. His name is Sam. And I've been taking care of this, helping to take care of this 10-week-old puppy. And now I'm all scratched up, but these are scratches of love. That's what I call them. All right, so let's see what we have for September. We have the Lovers. Wow. Okay, so I see the Lovers is maybe not so much about finding that twin flame, but in this case, it's the energy, the overarching energy for September, specifically for September, is the Lovers card. And with the Lovers card, I see you wanting to make new connections or renew old connections or enhance connections. So this is all about being there for others and feeling that others are there for you in the month of September. This is beautiful. This seems like a overall healing period for you, a reflection time, and a gracious a time of gracious moments with friends. This is kind of the energy that I feel, and again, it really coincides with this zebra spirit of balance and harmony. So now let's get into the nitty-gritty. We're going to get more into the specifics now. I'll do the individual months, but we're going to tie it all together, okay? So we're just really getting an overview. This is just an overview. I'm still going to do your monthly reading for August, I promise. But this is just kind of like an overview for the quarter, okay? So we have here Page of Wands. So wanting to look at opportunities to spark your inner passion, your flame, and this is going to be in July. So in July, your focus is finding your inner strength and discovering what makes you you, and finding out, let me show you the card. It's such beautiful cards, right? Oh, these are like Celtic cards, and I just love the art here. Like I said earlier, if you are curious about the cards, the names of them, it's down in the description. And I don't get any money for this, but it's just, I like to share when I see beautiful things. So again, let's go back. I digress. With the Page of Wands, we see you really wanting to explore opportunities that can bring out your creativity and bring out those desires that you have to create goals, or what's the best way to achieve your goals. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. All right, so let's see what else is going on for July. Like I said, it's just an overview. So we also see here Three of Wands. So with Three of Wands, we have you expanding. There's expansion. That's probably why you're looking at how to really make, what's the best methods to use to enhance your inspirations, your motivations, your goals to make them happen. Because with the Three of Wands, we see you hoping and wanting expansion opportunities. So you're basically waiting for your ships to come in, right? So you've already started some things, perhaps in early July or even earlier than that within the month for some of you. And now you're just waiting for your ship to come in for some of the things that you already started. And you're also looking to start some new things. A lot of Wands here, very passionate, very inspiring. Oh, card fell out, so we'll have to use that one. And there we have, again, the Hangman. So in so doing this, you're being very open. You're letting yourself be open to opportunities, letting yourself be open to suggestions and suggestions for expansion of whatever this is. This could be a personal goal, this could be a work goal. This is a life reading, so this could include many aspects of your life. It could be work, it could be family, it could be friends, personal investments. So you are looking to expand, mostly focused on those things that inspire you, and you are seeing things from a new perspective. You are looking at things with new eyes, with fresh eyes, from a fresh angle. Okay, with the Hangman. And pull one more card here for September. So we see the Magician. You're manifesting. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius, you're pulling everything you have in your basket, in your magic hat, and you're looking at all the opportunities, and you're exploring those opportunities because you have a desire for something to really happen in your life, and you are manifesting it. So you've seen something new here that you have that aha moment, like, oh my gosh, this is what I want. And so now you're really going for it, Sag. Really going for it. So let's see what August brings us. So Sag, let's see what August brings us. And here we have, wow, a lot of passion cards coming out. So the Father, which is pretty much similar to the Emperor. And here, this could be interpreted as two different things, okay? So for some of you, this is like owning it. Yes, I have found my passion. I've discovered the thing that inspires me through, remember I said the overall energy is the Hangman in August, so you're seeing things from with a new light. So now you're owning it. You're saying, well, not necessarily saying, but looking at the card, it looks like you are feeling the moment and just taking charge, being the leader. Telling yourself, hey, this is what I need to do. You're creating maybe some milestones, some timelines on your calendar. I want this done and this done and this done to make this wish that I have happen. And so you're really owning the process. The other way for me to look at this card too is that for some of you, in owning the process and being so eager and excited to get things done, which, hey, that is not a bad thing. That's a beautiful thing that you are really feeling your power, feeling empowered, I should say, and just, feeling inspired. But when most people get in that kind of mode, it's very easy to forget that there are other people in our lives, or there are other things that are important in our lives when we get so honed in and focused on a project. So Sag, this is what this is saying. So this may be a caveat as well as a, hey, go for it. You're doing great. You're owning it. Be fierce. And at the same time saying, be fierce, but don't forget about all the other stuff that's also important to you as you get totally focused in this project. So let's see what else we have for you in August, Sag. So we have Ten of Swords. Okay, so perhaps you end up pushing yourself a little hard here. So as you push yourself pretty hard, you kind of got, you used up your energy. And now with the Ten of Swords, oh, I forgot to show you the picture. With the Ten of Swords, you feel spent, you feel done, you feel, wow, I just have no more energy. And there's nowhere else to go but up, because I'm just like done. And this also means, because it's a 10 card, there is a completion of a process. So perhaps you put all your energies into something, you were totally focused with it, and expelled or utilized all of your energy to the point where you just now need rest. And starting new will be after you've had a chance to rest. So let's see what else we have for you. So for August, we have, oh, wonderful, Ace of Cauldrons. So here you are looking to start more connection, you know, connections with people, more ties, more feelings of joy, and communicating too. So here you want to look at communicating more, or you're starting new ways to communicate with people you care about. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful reading, Sag. This is like such an empowering reading. I'm so excited for you for this next quarter. Okay, and then Knight of Wands. So with Knight of Wands, you're taking charge, you're moving forward, you're totally inspired, and you are taking action to bring about those things that inspire you, to bring about those goals that you have, to bring about the motivations, to use your motivations to move forward. You're just moving forward. You're just totally fierce, Sag. I mean, I'm just really excited about this reading for you. All right, let's see what September brings, because September, it looks like your overarching energy with the Lovers is all about truly connecting with those you love. So maybe here you did kind of ignore some people here, and in trying to or trying to be there for others and focus, you just kind of wore yourself out, because it looks like this is something still very, very important to you, Sag. So let's see. So with September, we have here the Nine of Shields. So with the Nine of Shields, this is a moment of feeling like you have just about everything that you need. You feel that you almost reached a point of total and complete satisfaction. You have your resources, you have the people you love, you feel supported. This is a beautiful place to be in. Oh my gosh, I love this reading, Sag. I really do. I love this for you. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. All right, so you do reach a moment, Sagittarius, where in September, there's going to be a feeling of dissatisfaction, or a feeling where, oh man, you know, I didn't get everything I wanted, and there's still something that I wanted to get, but it didn't work out. And then you kind of get so focused on what you don't have that you don't realize you've got these 3 other ones, you know, or I mean, you get so focused on these empty ones, these empty cups, so to speak, which they call Calderon in these cards. But in this one cup, you actually have a gift. You have something presented to you, but you don't notice it because you're just not in the mood, or you're just not open for it. So this might be like a little heads up, Sag, that in September, when you kind of get in this mood, try very hard to open yourself up for some gifts, for some offerings, for some suggestions. There might be people that you've connected with that say, you know what, it's true that maybe you don't have this and that, but come on, you've got this and you've got us, and you know, this is what we're offering, or maybe we could do this with you. So just be open to that. That is coming for you, Sagittarius. Like I said, this so far is just a beautiful reading, and I'm very excited for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so I've got also in September, the Tower. Wow. So you're going to have a sudden, unexpected change. Now, sudden, unexpected changes that kind of take us off balance or catch us off guard are not necessarily always a bad thing. Now, dealing with the change can be kind of disruptive, but it depends what that change is. The change could be something really good. Maybe one of these projects that you did got so blown out, you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect that kind of response. I mean, it could be that kind of a change, or it could be a change that is disruptive, but and it may seem like a bad thing. Like, let's say I'm just throwing this out. It's just an example. It has nothing to do with reading. I'm just throwing you an example. Let's just say your boss said, okay, we're gonna have to let you go because this is we can't afford to keep you, because we all know about this COVID situation. It's kind of unpredictable right now at this moment. But let's say that happens and you feel so horrible about that and you're mad and you're upset, but then you realize, because this is, you have this new perspective thing here that you had in August, that you just realize, you know what, I was planning on moving. I was planning on doing this, but I just didn't want to take a chance in losing my job. But now that I've lost the job, maybe this is my opportunity to, finally just go ahead and go for it and do this other thing. So just because there's a sudden disruptive change does not necessarily mean that it's a bad thing. Okay, Sag? Because your reading, like I said, has been just amazing. And then, so let's see, let's put one more of these type of cards for your September time period. And we have here 8 of Swords. And maybe it sounds or it seems to me that once this tower happens, you're going to feel trapped. You're going to feel like, oh my gosh, what do I do now? What are my opportunities? All hell's broken loose and things are just not going to work out for me. You're going to go through that period, Sag, but I'm letting you know that it is most likely going to lead to something good based on everything that's going on here for you for the 3rd quarter. And with this 8 of Swords, this card usually is a reminder to say, when you get into that mode of, oh my gosh, this is not working out and I don't feel like I have the control over my own life, or the fact of the matter is you do. That's what this card is trying to remind you. You can get untied. You can untie yourself. You can walk away from these swords that are guarding you. You can take off your blindfold and you will see that there are other opportunities, there are other options that you can take that will not make you feel this way. Okay, I am now going to use this other set of cards here. I'm going to put these up here for now, out of the way. I'm going to use these other set of cards and just kind of see, okay, what is the takeaway? What is the takeaway that we need to have for these months? Okay, so what is the takeaway really for July for Sagittarius? What should Sagittarius focus on with regard to July? And it says here, focus on 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is all about that transition, that mental healing, and possibly even traveling. So with this 6 of Swords, we're thinking more of, maybe there's a move ahead for you. So this looks like as you pursue your passions, as you feel inspired, the thing that you will be focusing on is travel or relocation, specifically relocation. And that is a relocation that you choose because that will move you away from the pain, move you away from a point of confusion, move you away from that which is preventing you from healing, Sag. So that is the real takeaway here for July. Okay, what is the real takeaway for August? What is the takeaway for August for Sagittarius? These are tiny cards. I make all these excuses based on the size of the card, but the truth of the matter is I really suck at shuffling. I'm just gonna have to admit that to myself. Okay, so, and to you. So we have the Empress. Okay, and so with the Empress is all about fertility, all about feeling that seeds can be planted to gain the things that you need in life. I call this the Mother Earth card because it's about fertility, it's about abundance, it's about feeling satisfied with what you have and where you are at in life. And the Empress is also beautiful. So you know, when I say beautiful, this could be applied to any gender. Just feeling good about yourself, feeling worthy, feeling, and we talked about that here in August, that you found your power. So that is the focus. The focus of August is believing in yourself, owning your own personal power, and knowing that you are truly worthy of whatever it is that you want for yourself. You deserve it and you're worthy of it. So that's what this card is all about. And this is the takeaway for August. And this just sounds beautiful. This one is healing and relocating. This one is owning your personal power. And then for September, what is our takeaway for September? Help us share with Sagittarius what their takeaway is for September. And the takeaway for September is Prince of Pentacles. Wow. So I call the Prince of Pentacles the CEO character of all the court cards, because this is the personality that really looks at securing and stabilizing their future through having the best good career, re-looking finances to see, you know, what you can invest or how you can manage it, so that you feel comfortable. You don't feel, you know, like everything is lacking and you can't buy the things that you need, or you can't have the home that makes you feel safe. So this card is saying your takeaway from this moment of September is to focus on the finances, how to manage your finances in a way that will provide you with a feeling of security and stability for your future. So that is your takeaway for September. Okay? That's a good thing to remember as you feel that you're unsatisfied because maybe you feel that you're not where you should be, and therefore do not always notice the gifts or offerings or options or opportunities that are in front of you. And then there's going to be this big change, and then also this feeling of not having control over your circumstances. So this card, which is the takeaway, is saying yes, you do. And you can manage it, just plan it out. That's what this takeaway is. Okay, I'm going to pull from this other deck of cards here to kind of confirm, verify what your takeaway should be for these months. Okay, like I said, this is just kind of like a quick summary for the quarter. And as you make changes in your decision, as you make decisions, that change kind of your life course or major life path or trail that you take, or major or minor life changes, like, oh, I'm not talking to that person anymore because they're a pain in the butt. Your future will of course be affected by those changes, like a domino effect, right? So we're just going to kind of see where we're going with this right now. And this is overarching. I will still do your monthly. Okay, so just to confirm, what is the takeaway for July for Sagittarius? And we have here 9 of Cups. My goodness, this is just beautiful. So this is your dreams will come true. You will have satisfaction and you will have abundance. And that's goes along probably with relocating as you relocate. And this also is because you had a change in perspective and you got inspired and you're manifesting this. You're manifesting this abundance. What is our takeaway for August for Sagittarius? What is the main takeaway for Sagittarius in August? Okay, and so the main takeaway is you may have those times when you feel that things are tough, like this card right here, where you're feeling spent. This card is saying, yeah, you're gonna probably feel that you need to get away from it all. And this is the Hermit card. You need to get away from it all and do some soul searching. Take time to be alone. Take time to Ask yourself, how did I get here? What is it that I want out of life? Do I still want these things that I wanted in July? Do I need to reassess my direction and see if there's a better path? So that's what that card is saying. It should be your takeaway for August. And what is the main takeaway for September that Sagittarius needs to be aware of? What is the main takeaway for September? And we have Ace of Coins. Now, my goodness, does that not match with this, right? So far, these cards are truly matching. So with Ace of Coins, it is saying financial opportunity. Focus on financial opportunity. The main takeaway for September is focus on financial opportunity and manifest the money. Manifesting the money in a way that will provide you some security in your future, and focus on opportunities for prosperity. Okay, so now the last thing that I'm going to do for you, Sag, is pull some oracle cards, because we also want to have some advice for you. So I'm just going to put these over here for now. By the way, I have a much smaller table that I'm working with, but it's actually working pretty good. Okay, so let's look at some oracle cards. Let's see what kind of advice and guidance, can we give to Sagittarius in general for the whole quarter, for the third quarter of 2021. And we have rest. Oh my goodness. Remember, we said you're going to have a period of being spent. It says here, rest. Listen to your body. Mentally and physically unwind. Put that here for August, because I think that's when it's going to hit you most. And what else can we advise? Uh-oh, card fell. Where'd it go? Oh my goodness. I'm going to move my... Oh, there it is. Okay. And in the process, I dropped a bunch of cards. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. These cards just kind of all fell out of my hand. Okay, so what does this card say? Retreat. Okay. And once again, it says that matches with the Hermit card with retreat. Retreat says time spent alone. Reflect on past and current situations. And let's do one more. Advice and guidance. I guess August is going to be probably your tough month. But when I say tough, I just mean you just need time to think. It's not like tough, like, oh my God, severe hardship. So, oh my gosh, severe hardship. So I think, for this is an absolutely great reading, Sag. So we also have peace. Peace. Which says, peace and contentment are coming to you. And that is September. Okay, so when you get to this point where you feel tired, get rest and also retreat. That's the advice that we have for you, Sagittarius. I hope that you felt that this reading was useful to you and that it will help guide you along or keep you strong, and that the guidance will provide some sort of moments of peace for you as you go through this process in your life where things are changing for you. It looks like you're going through a lot of change and transformation, Sag. I am truly excited for you. This is really good. This resonates with you. This is wonderful. This is fantastic. So sometimes we have to go through a little, some stumbling blocks or obstacles to get to the other side, to get to that point of joy and happiness and satisfaction. And you will get there. It looks like you are really moving forward and on a roll. Sagittarius, like I said, I hope that you're satisfied with this reading. I hope, that this reading was useful or helpful in your current situation, and for your future, in the next 3 months. And if you like this reading, please be sure to like and subscribe before you leave. Thanks again. You take good care. Be safe. Be happy. Be healthy. Bye now.